All right. Hello, it's that Will guy again. We're back again. Today is Saturday, September 7th, I believe. And it's fucking windy. I'm going to do some little errands today. So I thought I'd take the Rebel out. Show the Rebel a little love. The Rebel seems to be my right around town, do little errands bike. The Triumph's the long distance one for me. So I wanted to give the Honda a little love today. It's pretty early, it's only 9:15. It's still gonna be hot as hell today. It's already like 90, 92, 93, something like that. So we're going to REI today. And there is a new REI that's much closer to me, but I wanted to get a little ride in, so we're going to the one a little bit farther. Because I need some dry bags. That is the most quintessential Kia I think I've ever seen. Like when I think of Kia Forte, that's what I think of. So yeah, I gotta go to REI. I need a couple more dehydrated meals and some dry bags. So I'm going camping next week to Mount Lemon. And as of now, a week out, I know it's not very reliable, but about a week out, forecast is looking pretty decent. Doesn't look like rain just yet. So I'm hoping that holds true. But anyway, oh boy, let's look at this Kia.
Go crazy! Stupid! Go crazy!
Oh god. Anyway, forecast looks pretty good. About a week out, which I know is not super reliable, but fingers crossed I get to ride. I was getting all my stuff together, so I'm gonna load it all up on the Triumph today, and take the Triumph out tomorrow just to kind of get used to how it feels. Make sure that everything's strapped down right and everything. And I realized that I don't have any little bags for like all my stuff. I usually just throw it in a backpack and throw that in my car. But I was like, that's not going to work with my saddlebags or my panniers on the Triumph. So I thought, well, shoot, I need some dry bags. So I made it an excuse to take the old Rebel out. Oh, look at that, parting the sea for me. So I've been thinking this morning, I was thinking like what's the best engine in all of motorcycling in terms of like practicality and just everyday use. Not raw power or nothing like that, you know. But I think best practical engine is probably this one. I don't know, it's just a lot of fun. Makes like what? Oh boy, he's cracking out. 47, 48 horsepower or something like that. Not anything crazy, but enough where you can wring its neck, have fun, and you know, you can still go quick enough. It's just such a fun engine, and they put this engine in like everything. Honda has, I don't know how many bikes that have this engine in it. There's the Rebel, the Scrambler 500, the NX 500, all the CB 500s, the you know, non-retro-y, non-adventure-y. Like there's at least 5 or 6 bikes that have this engine in it right now. And it's good. It's good. I don't know, they just knocked it out of the park with this one. It's like not the most exciting, but like, you know, it has its place. I think it's pretty darn good. I know I go back and forth about motorcycle situations, seemingly daily, sometimes weekly. Or I guess it would be weekly, sometimes daily. And I think it's changed again. I think it's changed. So Yeah, we'll talk about that after this light. I will have to avoid this on the way home. These tires hate grooves like this. They just get sucked into it. Oh. Anyway, I think the bike situation has changed. I think I'm going to keep the Triumph. We will probably sell this thing before we move back to the Midwest. We're planning on moving back to the Midwest, I should say, in like probably 2 years. So I think I'm going to keep the Triumph until then, and move back with the Triumph because by then it'll be all paid off. And I do trust that bike now. It took me a little bit to gain trust in it just because it's European, but I trust it. But it's just going to be too expensive to move back with two bikes, so I think we're going to sell this. And we're planning on starting to have a family soon, have children. So I think I'm gonna keep the Triumph for a while longer than I thought. Not buy a dual sport out here. I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna happen, which is okay. It's all good. I got the longest from being out in the dust too much, the valley fever. So it's maybe it's just not meant for me out here. But so I've always. I'm still thinking about what the next. I should say I'm always thinking about what the next bike is though, because it's my obsession. So I have to. And I've always wanted and always really loved my favorite motorcycle brand is Moto Guzzi. So I'm thinking my next one will be a Guzzi. I'm thinking about getting a Stone, a V7. So yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking about that. Around $10,000. Get my Moto Guzzi fixed. See if I like the brand as a whole. To own as I would to look at. I don't know. I don't know, bros. I'm sure it'll change an innumerable amount of times between now and then. It always does. But that's the flavor of the week this week. So the thinking is maybe V7. I like the special. I like the V7 special. Speciale. Because it's Italian. And then I don't know, like I said about this engine, man, I've been looking at that new NC500X as like a lightweight commuter adventure bike deal. Over something like the CF Moto or the Royal Enfield, just because I know that I wouldn't realistically be doing that much like off-roady shit. Look at that Miata. He's having fun. I really like that new NC500X, and you get Honda quality. There's no question that bike will never have a problem because it has this engine in it. This engine is about as bulletproof as it comes, I think. So I don't know. I'm starting to get old. I'm like, man, I don't know. Do I need the bike that has like 150 horsepower? I don't know. So I was looking at the Suzuki GSX-S 1000 GT Plus. That's a mouthful, huh? As like a sport tour, and I'm like, man, I like that. I think it goes fast as fuck. But I'm like, do I need 150 though? Never had 150. The Z900 that I briefly had, that's the bike that had the most power. That's like 110, I think. I really thought that was like a perfect number because it was so fast as fuck to be like scary, but it was still controllable. So I don't know. I think my goals and stuff are changing as I get older, which is sad because speed. But it's kind of why I took this bike out today, to show myself that it's okay to go slow. Oh, big fucking fun. You know what? I think I want to buy a drink, I think. I think I want to. I think I'm just going to get a drink real quick. Now this is just like when I go to work, huh? We'll be right back. Alright, let's go for the beans! Ah, gross. Alright, we're back. I just drank a C4 Skittles with vigor. Drank that shit fast. We can resume our trip. Now that I've had 300 milligrams of caffeine and pre-workout, I can continue my day. So yeah, I really do think that this 500 or this 400 and what is it, 471cc Honda engine is one of the best engines in all of motorcycling right now. You can rip the piss out of it, and you know you can use all of it, I guess. Look at this beautiful machine. Look at this thing. What the fuck is it? Oh, dude, that is so sick. That is cool as fuck. You do not see shit like that every day. It's so windy! Oh, burns things. I do wish this thing was geared just a little bit taller. Hello, Mr. Vulcan Man. I know, everybody wants the 270-degree crank. Slow down now. But, you know, there's something about the 180s. They're just becoming so much rarer nowadays because everybody wants the 270 that... they're I feel like they're the redheaded stepchild of motorcycling. People just don't really want them anymore. They say they're not exciting. I don't know. They just work. They just work. And the 270 degrees do too, you know. Of course. But I don't know. There's just something about it. It's just chill. Just chill. Go to Chili's, dude. Oh my god, that's a Whole Foods? Is that a Whole Foods with fucking apartments on top? What the fuck? Hey man, at least you don't gotta go far for your grocery store. That's interesting. That's very I want to kind of look around in there. Maybe we'll do that when after I get my goodies here from REI. Huh, I might do that. I'm curious. Alright, friends. We've made it successfully to REI, Recreational Equipment Incorporated. I will be right back after I buy some dry bags and some dehydrated foodies. And we'll go explore that apartment complex Whole Foods combo. Okay, I'll be back. Bye. Alright, bros, that was a successful REI adventure. I wanted to make sure I had the camera back on before I left the parking lot, because I wanted to show you that. Look at that Land Cruiser, dude. That thing is so cool. That thing will last forever, man. Okay, how cool is that? Alright, we're gonna go explore that weird Whole Food parking lot. Parking lot, that's not what I meant. Oops, that's not what lane I want either. Hand on the horn, hand on the horn. The Whole Foods apartment complex, rather. I just had a really weird interaction in that REI. I'll tell you about it once the light goes green. Yeah, so I just had a really weird interaction with an older with an old lady. So I was in the checkout, right? I was in the checkout, and I got some dry bags, like I said. I got this little towel, this little like micro towel that like folds up real small. I thought that could be pretty good to have. Um, and then I also got two dehydrated meals. You know, you do one you add boiling water to. You know, camping meals, right? They're light. They're relatively cheap, and you know, they're pretty common. They're pretty common. And this old lady comes up behind me when I'm in the checkout, and she goes, "Now, how good are those?" And I go, "Oh, you know, they're pretty good." Oh God, Strickland, I gotta hold my breath. Okay, I think I'm good. Woo! Trying to hold my breath so I don't get any more dust in my lungs. I'm afraid of that lungus, dude. Look at this shit. But yeah, so she was like, "Oh, are those good?" I'm like, "Yeah, they're pretty good for what they are. You know, they're pretty good." And she goes, "Well, how do you make them?" And I go, "Oh, you just gotta boil water and add them, and just put the boiling water in." And I was like, "Oh, this is just a normal conversation." And then she goes, "Oh, well, I was looking for something. I was looking for something uh, that you didn't have to put water in or boiling water in, for when the lights go out." And I'm thinking, "Oh, so you're a boomer old lady prepper." I mean, I'm sure it exists, right? But I was kind of caught. I was kind of caught off guard. I didn't really know what to say, so I was like, "Oh, yeah, no, you got to put water in them, boiling water in them." Why is it that boomers think like the world's gonna end? I genuinely don't get it. And if they do think it's really gonna end, why do they think they're gonna be ones who survive it? I just don't understand. I've never been back here before. I'm kind of just exploring. But why do they think that they're gonna be the ones who live? Which is interesting to me, because if the world ends, I don't want to live. I'm just getting hot. I don't want to live. I'm okay dying. If everything goes up in smoke, on the record here, I don't want to be alive for the aftermath. You know, I don't. So I don't know why some lady who's in her fucking 60s or 70s thinks she's gonna beat it. I just it's over here. I don't understand why boomers think, "Oh, it's election season, world's close to ending again. Look, we're in a nice area of town. I know who she's voting for. I know who she's voting for. That's fine. That's fine. Vote for Orange Man." But if Orange Man loses, the world's not going to blow up. It's going to be status quo, because it always is status quo. Like I don't know. It seems to be just like a really big thing with the boomers right now. Really, is the boomers, where they think the fucking world's going to end if Blue Lady wins. And I don't understand. It's just so strange to me. There's a lot of them too that do seem to think that that are like turned prepper. This isn't the first time that somebody has said that to me, where it's like, oh, they really think that the world's gonna end, and them in their house in Scottsdale, they're gonna be the ones who survive it. It's so delusional, man. But it's scary because it means they bought into it. They believe it, which is the scary part to me, anyway. Oh fuck, I'm gonna fall over. Okay, I need to not take Union Hills back. Isn't that just some weird shit, man? I don't know. The world ends. I don't want to be here afterwards. Take me out with it. My wife is. We believe the same thing on that. We don't want to be here. We don't want to help pick up the pieces. Just 95% of the world dies, let me be the majority. And I think you're a little delusional if you think that you're going to be the 5%. And I don't know why you'd want to be the 5%. Oh, brother. But how cool is that Land Cruiser? But in other news, not conspiratorial or end of the world, we're chugging. We're in like fourth gear or something. I had a Zoom, not a Zoom call, FaceTime with my good buddy Brent over at Just Brent, yep, YouTube channel. Go subscribe to his stuff. And his wife last night, because they're coming to visit. They're coming to visit here at the end of October. We're kind of game planning some things that we're gonna do, and we'll have a dual vlog, a dual moto vlog. If we can get our communication thingies synced up, which is always the hard part. They're coming soon, and by the time this video airs, I actually think it'll be the week that they're out here, which will be fun. And we're going to go to Bartlett Lake. I'm going to take Brant to Bartlett Lake. That'll be cool. So that'll be really fun. I'm really looking forward to it. Brant's never been out. Brant's never been west at all. I think Viv's been here before. I'm pretty sure Viv's went to the Grand Canyon before. I remember her saying. So she's been out here, but it'll be cool. It'll be very cool. I'm really excited. Why don't we go this way? Why don't we go back this way? Take Greenway to, I don't know, 43rd maybe? Sounds like a plan. So I'm excited for that. And then my buddy Jake, he should be coming out here in January or so. Just got all the friends finally coming out. So that'll be nice. That'll be really cool. Then like right after right after Brett and Viv leave, my wife and I are going to Japan. So fuck yeah to that. That's gonna be awesome. I'm so looking forward to going to Japan. Like, can't describe it levels of excited of going to Japan. There's the exotic birds. And with that, that's going to go ahead and do it for today's video. If you made it this far, I appreciate you riding along with me. If not, get your life together. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. And if you liked the video, like the video. And I'll see you next time. Bye.